Hello, sir. Good day, sir. I'm Alexander Del Prado from BSECE 3B. Good day, sir. I'm Alexander Del Prado from BSECE 3B. So this is my final exam. This is my simulation in the final exam of laboratory. So I'm gonna explain of how of kung paano ko to nagawa. So here in the first line up to fifth line of code, we define the set of pin that is connected to Arduino to our components. So in the first line of code, the forward motor, which is connected to the 8 pin of our Arduino, and the reverse motor, which is connected to the 10 pin. Ito, we assign this green LED to as a forward motor or forward bias, and this red button and this red LED we assign it as an reverse. So whenever this green LED turn on, it means that it is in forward motion. And uh if it's the red LED turns on, it is mean that the motor is in reverse. So we define that forward motor is connected to an 8 pin of the Arduino, and reverse motor, which is the red LED, is connected to the 10 pin of the Arduino. And the forward push button, which is here, is connected to the second pin of the Arduino, and reverse button, the fourth pin, and the stop button, the sixth pin. So in this line of code, which is line 6 to 8, we define we de- uh, we assign the value of this of three variables: forward, reverse, and stop to 0. This is their initial value. So when we don't push this button, it will automatically gives an output of 0. So in this line of code, the next line is this code 11 to 10 to 15, which is we assign a specific role in our components. So in forward motor, we assign them as an output. So it will command. So this will give command to the our components, which is the green LED and red LED as an output. And these three push button, we assign them as an input. Whenever we push them, it will gives an input. So the next line of code is 19 to 21. Record. Line 19 to 21. This line of code, uh, this syntax will give the value in our three variable, which is the forward, reverse, and stop button. Forward, reverse, and stop, which is we assign them previously as a 0, input of 0. So in digital read, it will gives an output of 1 and 0. 1 means the high and 0 means low. And the 1 and 0 will correspond in this condition, which is mean if we push this button, it will gives an output of 1. So the forward button will be on, like in this condition. If we push this button, it will write forward motor as high, and digital and reverse motor in low. That's why if we push this, the green LED will turn on because it will give an high output, and the reverse motor will have an 0 output, which is mean low. And if we push the reverse push button, it will give an output of reverse motor high, and it will give a forward motor low output. So if we push this, the red LEDs will turn on, and the green button will be turned off because of the input will be low. Yeah, 0, as indicated in this code. And if we push this, and the last is if we push this push button, it will give a a forward motor and reverse motor as a low output. So it will turn off both of them. So that's all. Thank you, sir.